What's going on, everybody? Kyle Powers here with Haven Real Estate Group at eXp Realty. First off, thank you so much for checking out our channel. I really do appreciate it. If you haven't done so already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Go and hit that little bell so you get notified of any future content. And go ahead and give us that like because it helps us grow our channel. Today, we are here at one of the houses that we are flipping. My business partner and I are flipping. We are at 238 Westwood. This beauty has gone from rags to riches is kind of the way I'm gonna run it today. We're still kind of in the dirty rags at this point in time, but let's go and check out 238 Westwood, see how we're doing. So as you'll see here, kind of what we're walking into, we've actually moved quite a bit, and what you'll see as you walk through the house with me here, we've taken the whole, not by choice per se, but we took the entire front of the house off. You'll see pictures and videos and things like that that we'll post up here on the video. But we took the front of the whole house off. We moved the doors, we moved the windows, we replaced everything. And we kind of got into this one. We got into this one and we really kind of went nuts on it. We went through, dim out all the kitchen, all the beadboard, all the paneling, the ceiling, everything that's been taken off. We replaced all the electrical, all the plumbing, we moved some panels, all that stuff. When we get into a house, really what we're looking to do is make it better, okay? We wanna make it more efficient, we wanna make it a better living space, we wanna decide what we're gonna do with it. The other thing is you need to know, if you watch some of our other videos, you need to know what your end goal is with it. And with this one in particular, our end goal is going to be using it as an Airbnb. So let's go ahead and take a look around. As you can see, we're kind of in the process here. On the ceiling, we've ripped everything off there. Next thing is we're gonna go in, we're gonna clean off all the nails, clean off all the exterior or extra glue, things that way. We ended up calling, this is a duplex, and so we ended up taking down what's called a party wall. And with that party wall, we're going in and gonna re-insulate, rebuild, re-insulate, make it more soundproof, make everything a little bit better for us on that end of it. Just because one, it's gonna be better efficiency, and two, you don't wanna hear your neighbors whenever you're here staying with somebody. So we came through, we ended up moving our electrical panel. And as you can see here, this electric panel is new. It used to be over here in the kitchen, kind of behind the sink and things that way. But we're going in and we can, actually there it is right there on the ground. But we're gonna go in and bring in new cabinets. You can see we replaced the windows. We are bringing in new cabinets, new countertops. We are going to do all new flooring throughout this one. You can see we kind of ripped into here, did all new electrical, all the new plumbing lines and everything here. That's all going in there. And as we see, once we go outside, we also replaced the roof. This one actually had a flat roof on it. We actually took it and we popped it up, so now it's got a pitched roof on it, so you got that there. We did site-built trusses and things that way. We did all new decking, all new shingles, everything new as far as that goes. So this one you also see is cinder block, so we've got some different stuff here. Keep checking for new videos and stuff on this one because I'll make sure we keep you updated as the process goes through. So anyway, you'll see cabinets, cabinets all going in through here. You can see this is your drain line for the sink. We moved that there as well. We're gonna put more cabinets here and a fridge here. And what we actually did, this is actually where the washer and dryer used to be. So what we actually did was we popped it through the wall there, and we're gonna move the washer and dryer outside into its own special room. So you've got some space here as well. So we'll have to bring a heater out here to make sure we don't freeze the water lines. We'll have to re-insulate stuff out here. We'll make sure we kind of bring this up to code and making sure that it is in good shape as well. While we're here, I'm actually bringing outside as well. As you can see, you've got separate space. And with this separate space, we're gonna finish out and have a nice patio area here. Clean all this debris up, clean all the brush up, and kind of put, realistically, we'll probably put some patio lights and put some things out there. That way you've got a really nice space that you can come hang out in during our Airbnb, during your stay at our Airbnb, and making sure that stuff is, making sure it's inviting, making sure you want to play this like you're at home. So let's go ahead and go back in and I'll show you where we're headed to for the bedrooms and things that way. So coming in, we actually ended up having the heating and air system is right here. We actually, on this house in particular, the heating system, the HVAC system was actually pretty good. So we weren't too terribly worried about it. But The problem with that is that it didn't have air conditioning, which most people want air conditioning in their house. I know, it's a weird concept. So we actually had to lift this entire thing up and we put in a condenser. We put in a condenser right here, and that one, a coil. This is the coil, the condenser's outside. But we ran lines and we make sure that we now have air conditioning in this place as well. And kind of getting into that stuff. What we're gonna end up doing, and I apologize about the light because we're still roughing in and whatnot. But we went in, we had a cast iron tub here, we ripped that out and replaced it with this tub here, the tub shower combo. We're gonna have a nice vanity here and then a toilet here as well. We'll re-sheetrock everything, make it all up to code, making sure everything looks good when we're all said and done with it. We're gonna end up replacing doors. We're gonna end up redoing a lot of new stuff that way. Then into the bedrooms, like I said, we went through and we replaced all the windows. They were all single pane windows, just really cold, not very efficient, anything that way. We brought in these double pane windows. We're gonna go in, redo all the drywall up front, redo all on top, redo all the flooring, do all that kind of stuff. One thing that we kind of had to pivot on. I wanted to bring the wires and stuff in the wall and bring it in that way, but talking to our electrician, we weren't able to do that. So what we had to do is we had to use these actual surface mount wire molding. And so now you can see, like, you've got wire coming in and it goes into this and it comes all the way down and hits your plug in right here. So there will be an actual, like a typical duplex receptacle that you'll see here. But that's what that one is. And that's what you see as you walk around and see everything here. You'll see a lot of those that we've got here. Again, being up to code, we want to make sure that everything's safe, everything's right, and we want to make sure that this place is really great looking when we're done with it. So in this one in particular, we actually had a pretty big thing happen to us. I'm standing in a room, and if you look up above me here, what you'll see is that we're missing a roof. Okay, we're missing the decking and stuff that used to be on the roof. When we went through this house in particular, we bought this place, and then it was June when this happened. We had a 3.5 foot diameter tree fall on this house. So where I'm standing, you can see all the new stuff, like pretty much all the way back from here. We get all the way back from here, and it literally goes all the way through this front piece of this wall. And then as we go outside, you'll see the whole front of the house was ripped off of this thing. So we had to redo the front wall. We had to redo everything here. We had a hole the size of a Volkswagen for about a month, waiting on insurance, waiting on that stuff. So if you're interested in flipping and you don't get insurance, I would highly, highly recommend it, because things like this will happen. Thankfully, we were covered, so we're good to go on everything, and they were able to take care of us on that piece of it. So we were able to, honestly, we're able to give a lot of upgrades to this house that we would not have been able to prior to. Well, that's all I really have for you today. Let's go back in and check out. I want to throw in a couple more things here for you in the living room. And really kind of getting into some stuff. What I want to talk to you about is just thank you so much for checking out the channel today. I really appreciate it. If you have any questions about buying, selling, or investing in houses or anything that way, as you can see, I'm actively doing this with my business partners, and I would love to talk with you a little bit more about it and what this looks like for you as a new investor or even as a seasoned investor. I would love to work with you and help you out on that side of it. My number is 785-477-5485. My email is kyle@homesforsalemhk.com. Again, I appreciate you guys checking out that video. If you haven't done so, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Go and hit that little bell so you get notified of any future content. And give us that like, because it helps us out with the channel. Until next time, we'll see you later.